The idea of wanting more power is tangled in some pretty negative connotations. But in this video, I'm going to convince you that gaining more power and influence in your sector, city and beyond can massively boost your profile and even help you to attract more fun opportunities. One of the very best ways to do this is to get on a board in another business. It's something that I've done successfully myself, and I'm going to walk you through the steps that I've followed so that you can do it too. The video is split into 3 chapters, so you can simply hover over the time bar and skip directly to any section that you'd like to watch. I hope that you find it useful. Joining other businesses' boards has been a game changer for me and my business. Here are the 4 main reasons why. Number 1, it makes a difference. There are loads of charities and businesses of different sizes that are looking for trustees or non-executive directors. It's a great opportunity to support a cause that you care about while sharing your own skills and expertise to make a difference. Number 2, it's a development challenge. Trust me, you will meet cool people and not so cool people and take learning from both. Seeing how others act in the boardroom and working with people who are experts in fields that you're less experienced in will expand your own learning. We can easily become too siloed in our own environments, so working in another will challenge your thinking and perspective, which can grow your own business. Number 3, it will boost your profile. Being on a board gets your name in front of a whole new and probably considerable audience. You'll likely be tagged in or maybe create various posts on social media and be featured in press articles. It adds variety to your CV and accomplishments, making it easier for you to get known amongst your peers and beyond. And number 4, it's a great way to earn an additional income stream. This shouldn't be the driver for your application, and most charity roles will be voluntary, but once you have a few under your belt, you might be tempted to apply for a paid role. These provide the benefits already listed, but have the added bonus of pay and/or equity. Typical pay for a startup non-executive director role could be around £10,000 to £25,000 per year for a time commitment of around 1 day per month. Fees increase dramatically at the other end of the scale, with base fees for a FTSE 100 non-executive director around the £100,000 to £300,000 mark, with additional fees for each committee position. If you discover the opportunities that you're passionate about and make a positive impact, then joining a board is more than worth it. When it comes to finding a role, there are 2 options. You can either look at joining the board of a charity, and the title this usually gives you is trustee, or the same type of role within another business is usually called a non-executive director. Let's talk legal obligations. There's a legal responsibility when taking on a trustee or non-executive director role, where you will be listed at Companies House and be responsible for the business and its future sustainability and growth. With a charity, you'll also be listed at the Charities Commission. This is a significant liability for a role in which you have little contact time with the organisation, are likely to be removed from the day-to-day operations, and have infrequent contact with your fellow directors. So when seeking out board opportunities, make sure that you do your due diligence so you know what you're letting yourself in for. You've got your rep to protect, and any scandal created by the company will impact on your reputation. And we can all think of companies who've generated negative press, and nobody wants that. The upside can be benefiting from association. If the charity or business that you sit on the board of is doing great things, then you're going to enjoy the benefits of that, including it being super easy to get conversations with people you want to speak to and being invited to fun events. Corporate governance is the system by which companies are directed and controlled. Boards of directors are responsible for the governance of their companies. The shareholders' role in governance is to appoint the directors to satisfy themselves that an appropriate governance structure is in place. Typically, a company might have a board structure as follows: the chair, often non-executive, who oversees the whole business; a managing director employed by the company who runs the business and draws a salary. The managing director reports to the chair and oversees the board of executive directors. A team of executive directors who sit on the board, draw salaries and manage key areas of the business such as finance, sales and operations. And a team of non-executive directors who advise on the strategic direction of the business and decide remuneration of executive directors, and they may be paid roles. When you're ready to take on a trustee or non-executive director role, you need to make sure it's worth your time. Here are 8 simple strategies that I use to guarantee the right fit. Step 1, do your research. If you don't know of any board opportunities available, visit sites like LinkedIn and Indeed to learn and search for opportunities. There are some dedicated websites that list board opportunities and give advice, such as In Touch Networks. Step 2, take your time. Don't jump in on the first board opportunity that you see. Ask yourself, what industries would benefit most from your skills and expertise? And then consider what type of company appeals to you. Is it a non-profit, public, or private sector? Step 3, align with your own values and aims. Take your time to find one that really aligns with your own values and aims. Not only will it be more enjoyable, but you'll be more likely to get through the selection process, as genuine enthusiasm is hard to fake. Step 4, consider your skills and expertise when you do find the one that you want. Do your research and search existing board members. Knowing who else is on the board will give you a good sense as to whether you are the right fit. The time required should be listed in the vacancy advert, but ask questions about this at interview or reach out to any existing board members to learn more about the role. It is not just about rocking up for the meetings. There will be reading to do and possibly ongoing projects that you might get involved in. Step 6, update your CV. If you're a business owner or you've been with the same company for a long time, you probably haven't got a current CV and it will need some serious updating. We have a fab CV template that will ensure you capture all the info that is useful and present it in the right way. So check the show notes to download your copy. Step 7, sort out your LinkedIn profile. Make sure it's up to date in the same way that you've done with your CV. Pay special attention to where you can highlight specialist skills that are relevant to the roles that you're applying for. It's worth getting some useful recommendations that highlight the skills that you say you have. You can also use your LinkedIn profile to show that you're looking for a trustee or non-exec role. And step 8, interview prep. Again, it might be some time since you've been in an interview situation. The interview that you have for one of these roles is likely to be with more than one interviewer. Extra scary. You can prepare for these by researching the company or charity and thinking about the questions that they are likely to ask. You can practice with a mock interview with a colleague or friend, or get in touch with a company like Moja who offer this service. My top tip for an interview is to prepare a few really good questions to ask them at the end of the interview that showcase your knowledge of them and also your enthusiasm for the role. A classic I like is to ask them what they most enjoy about the company. This question helps build rapport and allows them to talk about themselves, which they will also probably rather enjoy. As a business owner, I find that life is busy, so the idea of taking additional responsibility for someone else's business might seem counterintuitive. But I hope that this video has convinced you on the merits of joining another company board. From experience, it's been a total game changer for me. It's helped me become a better leader in my own business and boosted my brand and reputation. If you'd like help identifying or prepping for a board role, visit the team at Moja. We're always happy to help. I hope you found the video useful and thanks for watching.